Oh, sorry guys. Hello. Welcome to Home for Every Season. My name is Maureen, and I am the owner and the designer here at this page. I am on tonight for day 15 of my going live for 30 minutes for 30 days. So come on in and join me. I am sitting here debating what I want to do with you guys. I have lots of projects, but some of them, most of them, I believe would take more than 30 minutes. So I'm like, what should I do? But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is start a, how many of you have ever made or like to decorate with a topiary? And by topiary, I mean something that looks like this, where you have two or three. This one would have three, where you have three different size balls. You start with a large one, a medium one, and then a small one. And hi, Ramona. Hi, Robin. Thank you for joining me. And so this would be a topiary that would go like on a tiered tray or just on your counter or on a shelf. It would be something that you would add to other decorations. Hi, Ramona. Hi, Nina. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you. So I think I'm going to do that, and it's going to be in 3 different colors. It's not going to be in Valentine colors, because I kind of want to move past Valentine's a little bit. I've got a lot of Valentine stuff. Hi, Helen. Hi, Jolene. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. So what I want to do tonight is start a topiary that would be for spring, okay? It's going to be a simple little thing. I'm just going to cover those 3 balls with clay and then put them in a skewer here. All right, and then that would be put into a planter. This would be the beginning of this. I would do this part of it, and then the second part of it would be where I Mod Podge a napkin or something onto a tin can, and that would be the container. So it's kind of a 2-part. Hi, Pam. How are you? You love all topiaries? Me too. I think they're so fun. I think they're a lot of fun. So I'm going to get started with this one. And the colors that I want to do on it, I want springy colors. You know what? I'll just do it for a Valentine one. Yeah, we'll just do Valentine. We'll do it in pink, red, and white. So I will do the large one in red, like this right here. So let me get some red, and we'll cover that one. Actually, you know what we could do? Yeah, we'll do it with these colors, you guys. Hold on. I'm going to do it with 3 different colors of pinks. Wait 1 sec, guys. I got to find my baby pink. And then we are good to go. Look how pretty this mandarin is. I don't know if you can see in there. Isn't that pretty? It's almost like a pink, but it's more of an orange. I can't believe I'm wasting time, though, because I ain't got that much time on here with you guys. I have baby pink, you guys. I don't even know what I did with it. For crying out loud. Okay, we'll use this one here. Okay, back to pinks, you guys. Are you guys tired of pinks? Hi, hi, Angie. How are you? At first, I thought it said Angel. I was like, that's not how she spells her name. Angel's right below her. Hi, Angel and Angie. How are you guys tonight? I'm doing good. I just feel like I don't know. I'll be on 3 times tomorrow. And tonight, I was going to do these paper flowers with you guys on a styrofoam ball, and I thought, oh my gosh, that would take forever. We would get nowhere real fast. It does look like tangerine, doesn't it? Yeah, it's called mandarin. It's beautiful. It is a very, very, very pretty, a very pretty light orange, kind of a pinkish orange. All right, we're going to start with this color right here. Only I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use up this scarlet. I love this color, you guys. This is the one that Glitz and Glue has discontinued now. But Ribbon Branch Crafts. She has this one. Look how close they are. So if you need this color, this one is Scarlet from Glitz and Glue. You can get Burgundy from Ribbon Branch Crafts, okay? It's just a beautiful, beautiful color. I love this color so much. You're not working tomorrow, Angie? Good. Hannah worked today, and then my husband worked today. Tomorrow, I will be on lives in 2 different groups and then doing my 30-minute in the evening. So I'll be busy tomorrow. I'll be thinking, oh my God, lady, what are you doing to yourself? No, we'll figure it all out. It'll work out great, you guys. Everything will be just fine. I want just a little bit more on this one. So have you guys had a good day today? Anything exciting happening for everybody? We had a good day. We had kind of a quiet day over here. Not a whole lot going on. Did you guys see my post of my little heart-shaped cookies that I made? They're right here. Look how pretty these turned out. Isn't that beautiful? I love this. Oh, I just think it's so cute. I should have waited and did those with you guys. But I wasn't able to go live at that time. And I just, every once in a while, I just want to sit all by myself. How many of you like to sit all by yourself once in a while and craft? Hi, Margaret. How are you? That is me. I'm kind of a loner. I don't know. I just like to sit and play with my stuff without any pressure, no clock, nothing. Just sit and just let my free creativity flow. Aren't they pretty, Nina? Yeah, I like them. Oh, you're a truck driver. Oh, wow. So you get the day off. Good for you. Because you have a bunch of snow, don't you? Oh, my gosh. I have been seeing the weather, you guys. It is just unbelievable. So unbelievable. Hi, Kay. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Okay, guys. We're going to cover the first one. This will be the bottom ball for our topiary. Sorry, my thing is showing you guys. This will be the bottom ball for the topiary. So I'm not going to use glue on it. I think it'll stick just fine on this older clay. And so I'm just going to go around it like I do. Bring it down and around. You do late at night, Angel? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I sit with my son late at night. I think I've shared that with you guys before. We like to watch Perry Mason at night. And then, depending on what's on there, we'll watch The Twilight Zone. And by then it's late. And then we go to bed. But that's what we usually do. Or I like to play Candy Crush. So I'll sit and play some Candy Crush before I retire for the day. I love Candy Crush. How many of you play Candy Crush? Anybody? It is a great game. It keeps your brain. They say it's important as you get older, you guys, to do puzzles or crosswords or something like that. Play little games. Anything that keeps your brain, making those little choices like that. Hi, Tanya. How are you? I was just talking about you. Was your ears itching? I was saying that this is Scarlet from Glitz and Glue, and she discontinued it, and that you have Burgundy, and I was showing them your bag of Burgundy that is the same color. How are you doing? All right, guys, so now we just want to smooth this out. Crosswords for you, Jolene? You know what my mom loves is the Sudoku. Is that how you say it? Sudoku? I could never get into that game. I never could figure it out. But I'm good at Candy Crush. I am. All right. I'm thinking that this will be nice and puff up and get rid of these little tiny bits of imperfections that are here. Okay, so there's our first ball for our, Tanya, we're making a topiary. Okay, now the second one, I want to do it in the next color up, which will be, I don't think I have enough of the fuchsia, so we'll use hot pink. Oh wait, they're both fuchsia. Wow, I got more fuchsia than I know what to do with, you guys. So we'll use up the fuchsia. I love when I'm able to get rid of some clay. Oh, it's a good feeling when I throw that bag away. It's like, yay, I used it up. Right? How many of you like to have that feeling? It is a pretty color, Tanya. I'm making a topiary. Just something quick. This is my 30-minute live, so it has to be something quick and easy. This will be a two-part craft. I'll do this part right now, and then I will come on at a later time, and we'll do a tin can, and we'll put a napkin on it, and we'll put something really pretty, a real pretty print. You do play Sudoku, and you like it? My mom loves it. You play it all the time. I'm up to 1,200 on Candy Crush. I don't even want to tell you. Don't even want to tell you. I'm on 7,000 something, you guys. 7,500 or something like that. But I've been playing it, in my defense, for about 11 years. And I absolutely love Candy Crush. Yeah, I'm way up there. It used to be that for a while, like, I would get to the end and I'd have to wait for them to create more things. Oh, that was aggravating. But then they're far, far, far ahead of me now. I don't know how many places there are to go, but I know that I'm nowhere near the end of the trail. But I do have fun with it. And then on my cell phone, when I got my new phone, it didn't transfer my Candy Crush over, or something happened. I can't remember what it was. But I ended up starting over, and I'm on like 1,000, I don't know, probably like around where you're at. I don't know. I can't remember that one either. It's on this phone. So I have two different games going, which is kind of crazy. Okay, guys, now we're going to do this fuchsia. This is going to be so pretty. Oh, my gosh. I am glad that I'm doing this topiary. Hello, Marissa. How are you? I totally missed your live today. I've missed so many lives now that I'm going live so much, you guys. For those of you that I used to always be on with and I miss you, I'm so, so sorry. Like right now, Risa Joy is on and it's killing me. I'm like, oh no. I used to never, ever miss. If Risa Joy was on live, Maureen was there. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I already announced that I'm going live. So yeah, Zach and Ronnie are on there doing a wreath, I think. I just saw them when I turned my phone on to come on here. Oh, 12,000. Oh, wow. 12,000. Good for you. Wow, Pam, you're way up there. Yeah, I'm at 7,000 something on the one thing, and then on my phone, like 1,200 or something. And then I get busy doing crafting and stuff, so I don't know. Sometimes my little, the little gauge that'll give you get 15 free minutes if you go live every day or play on there every day. Sometimes I get so busy, you guys, with my business and crafting and all that and being on here that I forget to go play that game, and then I lose all my stuff and I have to start my little counter clock all over again, which is fine. I don't care. But it's all right. Hi, Vicky. How are you? We're making a topiary tonight, so I'm just really wiggling these little balls around here to get this clay smoothed out. Get it nice and smooth. Okay, so here is, and this is firm clay from Glitz and Glue, so these imperfections are going to come right out of this. This is going to be a smooth ball when it puffins up and dries. Okay, so now it'll go like this. All right, we'll have those two balls. And now we're going to do our last little ball, and it is going to be a real light pink. And this one is from Mariposa's Creations, and so this is a light pink. These three colors will be so pretty together. Oh gosh, Pam, you can go back to them if you want. Hi, Diane, how are you? Yeah, you can watch me on replay if you want to go hang out with them. That is no problem at all. Every time I went to go live today earlier, there was somebody on, and then I'd end up sitting with them and watching them and hanging out. And I have to time it right. The baby, he took a nice nap, and I don't remember what was going on. I laid down for about 15 minutes. Sometimes I just have to go close my eyes, you guys. How many of you on here take a little cat nap? I never used to. Well, I did it when my babies were little, you know. They say nap with your babies. I think that's a good thing to do. I didn't always do that, I don't think. I did it with Azriel, and then I do it with Crimson. I try to do it with Crimson. It just depends on what's going on. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Thank you for joining me. What I'm doing right now, Barbara, is I'm making a topiary to just go on my 3-tier tray. And so I'm doing the last ball right now. It's going to be 3 different colors of pink. And this will be a 2-part craft, you guys. I'm going to do the topiary part tonight with these clay balls. And then I will come back on another time and I will Mod Podge a napkin, something real pretty, onto a tin can. And that will be the base for our topiary. It'll be beautiful. Hi, Mary. How are you? Were you watching them? Oh. Hi, Bev. How are you? Thank you, you guys, for coming over and joining me. Yeah, I wish I was over there watching them too, but here we be. Hopefully they won't be done before I get off. I only have 30 minutes to be on, and then I've done my 30-minute challenge. But I'm thinking that I will try to come back on tonight. We'll see. This counts as going live, and then it's my 30 minutes. So the 30-minute is the one that I really have to do. I can't go live and not do 30 minutes, but I can do my 30 minutes and then not go live again because it counts for both of them, if that makes any sense at all. Now, tomorrow, you guys, I will be on at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Brighton Early Crafters and Marketplace. And then I will be back on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Adventures in Crafting. And then I will go even later than that to do my 30-minute. Probably around 9. Or 11. I'm thinking Eastern Standard Time. We'll see. I will be on tomorrow night at some point to do my 30 minutes. You can't do 15 or 20, you get miserable. You can't do 15 or 20 minutes of crafting? Is that what you're saying? Of going live, Pam? I don't know what you're saying. Oh, to nap. Is that what you're saying? I think you're saying to nap. You guys, I can fall asleep real quick. It's amazing. And I drink, I'm not kidding you guys, I drink a lot of caffeine all day long. All day long. I drink iced coffee, and then I love Alani Nu. And every once in a while, my son will get me a Diet Red Bull. Not very often do I have the Red Bulls, but the Alani I drink every day, and I love it. And I just go to sleep. Like, you know, my body's so used to caffeine that it doesn't really affect it. But I'm sure if I didn't have it, I would be a hurting unit. Absolutely. I would be crazy. Okay. So now we need to do our little stick here for our topiary. I should paint this, but I'm not going to, you guys. I'm just going to stick it on here and hope that If I need to paint the stick later on, I will go in and do it. But I think this will be fine. Got to get a little edge on here to get these up in here. And I'm using old clay. Did you guys see that? I was repurposing some older clay balls. And so I'm going to try and go in with something before I'm going to go in with this little stick before I try to go in with that dowel rod, just because I think it will be easier. So when you're doing these, how I do it is I put the smallest one on first, okay? Yeah, these are going to mark up my clay. Ah, you got to love when you do these kinds of things, right? We need a good tool, you guys. Something good and strong. My nifty paintbrush. I love paintbrush handles. Do you guys use them for all kinds of things? I do. They just, look how easy that went through there, you guys. All right, so there we have that one on. We'll take it back out. And then we'll put this one up in there. What am I doing? I cut the wrong end. Not really. Okay, so this one doesn't even have to go all the way to the top, you guys. You can tell I haven't done this for a while. Yeah, I fall asleep real quick. It doesn't faze me a bit. I feel bad for people that lay there for hours. I can't imagine. I would be cuckoo. Okay, this is going to be whimsical, you guys, because I don't know that I'm going to get these on here perfectly straight, all right? So we're just going to do our best. That one went through a little bit easier. I think it depends on how long those balls have been sitting, the clay balls. Hi, Mary. How are you? We're making a topiary. We're trying to make a topiary. I'm really struggling with getting the sticks and stuff in there. I'm using old clay, and like I've said before, these old clay balls are not the same as styrofoam. I mean, they work great, you guys. They really do work, but they're more dense. Takes you forever, Lisa? Yeah, I fall asleep fairly easy, you guys. I do. And then I stay asleep. I'm a good sleeper. But I wake up in the morning. I cannot sleep in for nothing. I can be only asleep for 4 hours, and if I wake up, if it's my time to wake up, I'm up. And then I have to take a little nap during the day, which is fine. This is the hardest part, is getting these sticks through. There we go. Okay, so there's that one. And it's easier to twist like this than it is to push. They don't push up very good. So you just have to kind of twist them like I'm doing, okay? And then we'll just keep going up and up and up. Oh, you do? Not me. I just lay down and go to sleep. Whatever didn't get done will be there when I wake up, I guess. I just don't worry about it. Now, there were times when I was upset, you know, about different things that might be going on, and that's different. If I had, you know, if I was thinking about grandchildren or something and I was overly concerned, then I wouldn't be able to fall asleep right away. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave a little space in between here like this. Isn't that cute? And then we'll put on our next ball, our final one. Hopefully it'll just go right through. And it did. But it's not going straight. That one's really crooked. Hold on, guys. How many of you have ever made a topiary? Any kind of topiary out of anything. I made a topiary one time out of these little tiny rosebuds that my neighbor had at the time. And it took me forever. I hot glued little tiny rosebuds forever onto a styrofoam ball. It took me a long weeks and weeks to do that little ball. All right, we got it through. Oh no, not me, Angel. I used to be like that when all my kids were at home. You've never made one, Ramona? They're a lot of fun. They're very easy and they add a nice statement to your decor. I think, anyway. I love making topiaries. I think they're very pretty. And you can do them for any season. Hopefully I can get the stick to go in the right hole this time, you guys. Oh, it went next to it. Oh, it went in it. Okay. There we go. Oh, sorry, guys. That's a pain in the butt, isn't it? Now you want to? Angel, they're fun. They really are. Okay, so there is our 3 little balls. And I will put glue on them later on. I'm probably going to slide these down and paint that stick a little bit, maybe. Or I can even just paint it right here like this. I'll just be very careful. So there is the beginning of our topiary, you guys. And you could put them all the way up. You could. I'll show you what it would look like if they were all the way up touching each other. And then you guys can tell me if you like it that way or if you think it's better with a little space in between. When you put a little space in between, you'll be able to add some greenery in there. That's why I like to leave the space. Looks like a giant ice cream cone to me, like that. So this is what it looks like with no space in between it, okay? Then if you put the spaces in between, see how easy it is to play with it and figure out what you want to do? You just wiggle it down. It's not going to hurt anything. You want to hurry and get this part done, though, because this clay, you don't want to handle it too much. And it's going to start getting a skin on it. And we want it to be able to dry. And then you can manipulate it after it dries some more and see what you want to do with it. Okay, hold on. Remember I told you guys I don't have good strength in my hand? Okay. There's what it looks like with the space. I like it this way. How do you guys like it? Do you like it all together or with the space? And like I said, I will put greenery. You put different things in here. If you like the space in between, Pam, me too. Mine also. Stovetop must be clean. Oh gosh, you polished. Well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. That's your home. It's your kitchen. If that's your routine, then that's your routine. Right now, I have a sink of dishes, and it's just one little sink. Well, it's a double sink, and one side of it has some dishes in it. And I doubt very much that I'll do those dishes tonight, you guys. I don't care. They'll be there tomorrow morning. It don't faze me a bit. And I like to do dishes in the morning. I have arthritis. I've shared that. And that hot water does wonders for my hands. It feels really good on my hands in the morning. You're OCD about your kitchen? Well, I'm not OCD about anything, I don't think, you guys. I used to be OCD, maybe. I don't know. I got too old and I don't know. I don't care. So separated. Hi, Tasha. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot with the space in it. So I'll leave it like this, and I'm going to stick it in something. My 30 minutes is up, you guys. So I got to go so that I stay within that range, okay? But I feel good. I think I could come back on tonight maybe and Mod Podge a can. So let's shoot for an hour if you guys are up to it. If anybody would like to come back in an hour, I'll come back on for a little bit tonight and do another live. right now I got to go help Azrael get his hair cleaned and stuff, and then get my husband's coffee made, do all the stuff that I do this time of night, and then I'll come back on at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a little bit, and I'll Mod Podge a napkin onto a can with you guys for our little topiary, okay? So thank you for joining me for my 30 minutes, you guys. I'll see you back here in about an hour. Bye, guys.